Alright, you guys, we're back over here with you. Um, who are on the other side of the screen. We're gonna be doing what's it called? A little bit of Eicha. So Eicha is a book that we're gonna be reading for Tisha B'av. So we're gonna be adding another section to the channel. It's gonna be called Cycling with the Seasons, right? Because the Alter Rebbe says, for example, um, that the person, and he gets this also, I think, from somewhere, that a person who goes with the seasons is truly blessed. All right, so we're going to what's it called? We're going to do this, and we're going to do other things more with what's it called? That are related things that have to do with the going with the times and whatever. Okay, so we're gonna get this guy over here and bring it to the so with God's help we'll finish this today. Notes, okay, who knows what this is? And we're gonna continue doing this thing over here, and this thing over here is called documents. It's called documents, or we'll actually put it for GitHub. Alright, so we're gonna do this thing. We're gonna put it on GitHub. Over here. Let's see. New repository. New repository. Repository name. Tisha B'av. Alright, Tisha B'av. Basic. Kinot. I think that's what it's called. Alright, add read file. Alright, so we're gonna add a file, create a file. Okay, file context here. Text.text. Alright, so, okay. Whoa, what is this going on over here? Okay, Eicha. Alright, so we're gonna Eicha Yeshua Badad Ir Rabti Am Haita Ke'almana Tavo Vagoim. Okay. Oops. How's it so big? Alright, this is alright. So the spaces, as you see over here, it's pretty big. Alright. Eicha Yeshua Badad Ha'ir Rabti am hayta ka'almana. Hayta ka'almana. Rabti. Rabati vagoim. Sarati bamedinot hayta lamas. Okay. Ka'almana. Ka'almana. Rabati. Okay, so Rabati vaguim. Sarati. Oops, what is this? No, what in the world is this? This is cool. Sarati. Oops. Alright. Eicha yashva vadad ha'ir rabti am ha'ita ka'almana rabati vaguim. Sarati bamedinot. Sarati vamedinot. Okay. Okay, let's get this guy out of here. Sarati. Oops. Bamedinot heita lamas. Okay. This is really hard, so we might just look up on Safari the daily translation, you know, because it's just Eicha, and then we'll get the other stuff. We'll still commit this. Alright, so let's go to ChatGPT. New text. So translate this interlinear 12 through 16 Hebrew words per line. Plain text translation. Hebrew was plain text translation. Sure. Alright, nice. Eicha yashva badad ha'ir rabti. Eicha yashva badad ha'ir rabti. Rabti am. Rabati am. How she sits alone. Eicha yashva badad. How she sits alone. Ha'ir Rabati am. The city that was great with people. She has become like a widow. Hayta ka'almana. That's interesting. Hayta usually means before. Here it seems like she has become. Hayta ka'almana. Rabati vagoim. Rabati bagoim. She is great among nations. Sarati bamedinot hayta lamas. Bagoim. Sarati bamedinot. Sarati bamedinot. She is a princess among provinces. Bamedinot hayta lamas. She has become a forced labor. Okay, what is lamas? Let's see. Hayta lamas. What is lamas? Become Lamas. Eita Lamas. Lamas. Mem Samech. Mas. Okay. Can you bring another verse? Or use it in an equivalent context to this, then explain the meaning. Alright. Absolutely. To better understand Lamas, let's compare it to other verses. Okay. ביניהם אשר נותרו אחריהם בארץ אשר לא יכלו בני ישראל להחרימם ויעלם שלמה למס עובד עד היום הזה. Okay, let's see. Kings 1921. Safaria. Oops. Okay, there you go. Those descendants remained in the land. Shlomo. Those of their descendants who remained in the land and whom the Israelites were not able to annihilate, of these Shlomo made a slave force until the case. Okay. ויעלם שלמה למס עובד עד היום הזה. Alright, so it made them like a slave workforce. Alright. Sarati Eicha Lamas became like a slave workforce. God forbid. Alright, oops. Alright, let's do this. Let's check this out. Kinot for Tisha B'Av. Alright, we just gotta get to the where it starts. Alright, this is according to the Chabad custom, by the way. Okay, Kinot, Tisha B'Av. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're gonna have to do it like this. We're just gonna have to. Oh, it was already here. Psh, that's crazy. Alright. Alright. That's crazy, man. It's so hard to format this. Oi, oi. Oops. Bacho tivke balayla vidim ata al lecheya ein la menachem מכל אוהביה כל רעיה בגדו והיו לה לאוהבים. Alright. בכו תבכה. בכו תבכה. בכו תבכה. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna kind of close all this stuff at the moment. Alright. Dang, that's crazy. Alright, fine. At least it's something. Okay, Beho Vav Beho Tivke. Beho Tivke Balayla Vedim Ata Vedim Ata Al let's get this guy over here. That's not good. Oops. Al Lecheya. Alecheya. Tivke balayla vedim ata alecheya. Alecheya. Lecheya. Ein la. Alecheya ein la. Ein Lamentations mikol ohaveha kol re'eha bagdu. Alright, let's see this. Bohu Tivke balayla vedim ata al lech. Ein Lamentations mikol ohaveha kol re'eha bagdu. Where's this guy? Okay, this is the most confusing thing in the world. Oops. This is the most confusing thing in the world. That is so hard. There you go. Kol re'eha bagdu. Alright. כל רעיה וגדובה היו וגדובה בה היו לה לאהובים. The most hardest thing to translate is this right now. כל רעיה בגדובה היו לה לאהובים. Alright, let's see what this translates to. This is on another level, you guys. Ein la menachem mikol ohaveha. Ein. Wait a minute, hold up. What happened to the start of it? Oh, Bachu tivke, weeping. Bachu tivke balayla. Bachu tivke balayla vidim ata al lecheya. And her tears are on her cheeks. Ein la menachem mikol ohaveha. She has no comforter from all her lovers. That's crazy. That's horrible. Kol re'eha bagdu. All her friends betrayed her. They became her enemies. Kol re'eha bagduva. Bagduba. Hayula leovim. They became her enemies. That's crazy. Alright, okay. You know what? That's just no point for this, because you know what? This is already on Safari. Some guy already did this. Alright, it's just called Eicha. Lamentations. That's what it's called. Alright. Avecha kol recha bagduva hayula lovim galta Yehuda. Alright, let's see what ChatGPT says for this. We're gonna commit changes anyway. Galta Yehuda me'oni umerov avoda hi yashva vagoim lo matz'a manoach kol rodfeha hisiguha bein hametzarim. Galta Yehuda's gone into exile me'oni, because of affliction, umerov avoda, and great servitude. Hi yashva vagoim lo matz'a manoach. She dwells among nations but found no rest. Kol rodfeha hisiguha. all her pursuers overtook her narrow streets. Bein hametzarim. Alright, let's see what ChatGPT says about this. Oh, shoot. What does it mean because of great affliction? Great affliction, back. Meoni umerov avodah. First deep suffering. Judah went to exile, suggests that exile was not random, it became a Let's see what the Rashi says real quick. Or the main commentary. Let's see who's the main commentary over here. Okay. Me'oni. Mechamat oni. Galta Yehuda. Me'arza. Mat oni. Oh dang, yeah. Umerov avoda. Shehich bidu alehem chasdim. Okay, let's see what that says. With which the people of Chasdim burdened her. Yeah. So it was different people who, what's it called? Try to get them to do stuff, God forbid. But that's what it says here. Welcome. And in the place where she was exiled and settled, she found no respite. Alright. Galta Yehuda Umarov Avoda. Oops. Galta Yehuda Meoni Umarov Avoda. Yeshua Vagoyim Lo Matzah Manoach. Kol Rafei Sigo Ben Mitzrayim. The boundary field explains that if it refers to the boundaries of time, yeah, that's crazy. Sorry. Yeah, that's crazy. There's one guy who said, what was his name? Mayor Alkabetz was saying, this on this pasuk. He said, "Kol rodfei yudke hisiguha bein hametzarim." From the time of the Tammuz, from 17th of Tammuz to the 9th of Av. Any person who looks for yudke, for Hashem, will find him during this time. So it's kind of crazy. It's an interesting explanation. Excuse me. Okay. Darchei Tzion avelot mibli bae moed kol she'areha shomemin kohaneha ne'enachim betuloteha nugot vehi marla. Alright. So we're going to try doing a little bit more. And then we'll have to continue, guys, later. Darchei Tzion avelot mibnei bae moed. The roads of Zion mourn. None can come to a point. Darchei Tzion avelot. the roads, Darchei Tzion Avelot, are the roads of Zion mourn. Avelot. Mibli ba moed. Dang, that's crazy. Mibli ba moed. From those who don't come to the for the absence of those. Mibli ba moed, from those of the absence of from the absence of people coming to the appointed festivals. Kol she'areha shomemin. Kol she'areha shomemin are desolate. Kohaneha neimanim ne'enachim. Dang. Kol she'areha shomemin. All her gates are desolate. Kohaneha ne'enachim, and all her priests sigh. Betuloteha nugot. Her maidens are afflicted. Vehi marla. Dang. And she herself is bitter. That's crazy, you guys. That's horrible. All right, guys. So we're getting ready for the 9th of Av on the Jewish calendar. It's coming up, and we gotta prepare for our day. We gotta know this stuff. We gotta know what it says, because we gotta mourn for our temple, and they say. I heard they say that in the future it will come on the 9th of Av. And the 9th of Av, God's help, this 9th of Av should be the rebuilding of the temple. And so, with God's help, we'll continue with the reading of this in the future. Hopefully we'll finish so we could read this all with correct intention for the day. And we'll see what happens, We got a bunch of stuff we gotta do. Alright, you guys. Peace out.